Everyone asks how I stay fit in my 40s. But what if I told you it's not about the perfect workouts, it's about the perfect moments. Moments like this. My fitness journey doesn't start with exercise, it starts with peace. Each morning before the chaos begins, I take these moments to center myself. And this intentional start to my day sets the tone for every healthy choice that follows. Welcome to today's vlog. Man, ain't nothing like a good old cup of iced coffee in the morning. And that's usually how I start most of my mornings off, just being fit in my 40s. I like to get up early, between 6:30, come downstairs, read my daily devotional, and give that time to God first thing in the morning. And right after that is a good time for me to make my cup of coffee because I'm sitting right across the way from my coffee bar, which is coming together, by the way. And it's just a great way to start my day. I like to switch it up. I don't do the same flavors of coffee all the time. Again, I'm still experimenting because my coffee machine is fairly new, but I am really enjoying the process and enjoying the ride of exploring all the different types of flavors and tricks, tips, and ways on how to elevate a cup of coffee. Also learning a lot of facts about coffee along the way as well. I noticed that the lighter the bean, the stronger the coffee. When I always thought the darker the bean, the stronger the coffee. But if you want a really strong coffee with a lot of caffeine in it, then you should opt in getting a lighter roast of coffee, maybe a medium or a light roast. Another fun fact that I didn't know about coffee or espresso is coffee under pressure. And the espresso machine that I have back there is pressurizing those beans at a very high temperature. So it's like 10 times stronger. It's like having 10 cups of coffee in one shot of espresso. That's why they call them espresso shots, because it's like taking a shot of like alcohol to the dome, and overseas in like Europe and Italy, they have espresso bars. So we have bars out here when we go out and drink alcohol, but they have bars out in overseas where you sit down and have a cup of joe or have a cup of espresso with your friends and family. So thought that was a fun fact. But we got to get to this morning cardio. We're going to do it right upstairs. I'm going to show you guys. Let's go. This is probably one of the best investments that I've purchased in the last couple years, ever since I've been doing most of my business work from home. This is just a very productive way to get some calories in while I'm working at the same time, doing things that don't require me to use the keyboard or the mouse too much. Again, this isn't very effective if you have to type all day, if you have a job where you're typing and doing a lot of data entry, or if you're doing a lot of mouse clicking. But if you are in meetings all day where you don't have to show your face, or you're in training and you have to watch a bunch of videos, things like that, man, this is probably a really good investment and a really good way to go. I have been using this, like I said, for the past 2 years since I started doing most of my online fitness training business from home, and it has really kept me lean, honestly. I use this thing quite often. Of course, I haven't been using it in a while because I've been recovering from my femur injury, just, getting the mechanics and learning how to walk again and things like that. But I'm at a point now where I'm able to get at least 30 minutes of steps in every single morning on this thing. And I'm able to stay lean, in my 40s when the metabolism isn't working like it used to in my 20s, when it's a little bit harder to burn off food as it was since I was in my 20s. It's really difficult to stay lean as your metabolism slows down. So here is a way for you to make up for the calories that are being dormant when you're just sitting. So like I said, I'll leave a link in the description to a good one below. I don't think the one that I have right now that I'm working on is still in stock. I think they may have discontinued it, but man, it's been going strong. I've had it for 2 good years and I've never had an issue with it whatsoever. So invest in a walking pad, because that is one of my hacks to staying lean. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get some more work done. I got about a good 15 minutes or so on this pad, and then I gotta get to the rest of the schedule for the day. So as you can tell, when it comes to my meals, I like to keep it simple. I like to keep it quick. Those are the 2 key words, quick and simple. I made this meal last night knowing I was going to need something to eat for lunch today. So I made an extra piece of chicken for me to just pop in the air fryer, and some broccoli. I just kept it in the refrigerator so I can make another serving of broccoli, which takes all of 5 minutes. So I'm going to slice up a few pieces of mozzarella cheese and use a little bit of this sauce to go on top of the chicken, and we're gonna have ourselves a nice lunch. Again, this is what keeps me lean, is good healthy fats, good healthy carbs, and good healthy green vegetables, right? Good healthy proteins as well. Chicken nice and crispy. We're gonna take the sauce like so. It's a little thicker than I would like, but it's all good. Spread her across the chicken. This sauce, by the way, is a mixture of pesto and crushed tomatoes with a little garlic a little bit of oregano. It's really good, actually. Some red pepper flakes in there, so it's a little spicy. It's amazing. Let's get a knife here. Cut a few slices of this mozzarella cheese. Thin slices. I don't want anything super thick. Something that can melt very, very quickly. Again, nothing too crazy. So about a serving of mozzarella cheese. This is what we're looking like. See you in a few minutes. So we're looking. So this is how we're looking after 10 minutes, as you guys saw as I prepped this in real time. Again, I like my meals quick and I like them simple. This is a perfect mixture of proteins, carbs, and fats that is conducive to my particular calories in my diet. And this is gonna keep me lean. Okay, I have so many different recipes and hacks just like this. The food is absolutely delicious and it's designed for you to enjoy and burn calories at the same time. If you're interested, click the link in my bio below. I have a free guide that has recipes in there and has workouts in there. It's designed for the working woman. So if you're a working woman, especially a woman in their 40s, but you can be any age, just working, you know, if you're desk bound, click that link in the description box below and get your free copy. So on another note, as I'm eating my lunch here, I used to have a really bad habit with, you know, eating lunch or eating food at my desk. And I still do it seldom, like from time to time, not nearly as much as I used to. But one thing about eating clean, right, and watching your calories and watching what you eat, you have to enjoy your food, right? Taste your food, enjoy your food. If you're not enjoying your food, you are going to quit. And a lot of times we get so lost in scrolling and watching TV or working that we forget to actually taste our food. Even if it's good food or bad food, we're not tasting our food. We're not enjoying the flavors of the food. So in order to do that, you have to focus on just eating and eating only. So I've been trying to keep everything off while I eat, especially during the week or when I'm working, to where I'm enjoying the food itself, because that makes the process a whole lot more easier when you're trying to stay lean and be on this cut. So hope that was helpful. I just want to add that little tidbit in there, give you guys a taste test on camera. Here you go. You guys can have a bite. Amazing. Amazing. Anyways, recipe, like I said, is in the description box, along with some extras, workouts, and it's a good read. Download your copy. To gain momentum on top of you getting new sales, new clients, right? That will start to build momentum, right? When you start closing one to two people, then the closes just start piling up, because every time you close someone, you become more confident in yourself.